Hey guys, so today I'm here to talk about this Platinum Dog Club saga. So I'm not doing this for the views, I just want to voice my opinion. Until yesterday, I initially had no idea. I didn't know much about what happened with Platinum Dog Club until yesterday when my friend, described some horrific details. I read the details. Yeah, apparently what she said was true, and it's this Platinum Dots Club saga has been everywhere, in the news, in social media, like Facebook. Yeah, so that was partly the reason why I also was curious to read about what happened with this Platinum Dots Club. So after reading after reading the articles about the incident, this is what I mean. These are the things that I would like to talk about Platinum Dots Club. First of all, the most horrific thing about this incident would be three dogs which were under their care dying and then being cremated without the owner's knowledge. Like, it is just horrifying that you go on holiday and you give your dog, you pay money to these people thinking that they're going to take good care of your dog, and when you come back you find out that the dog has been cremated. They're dead. You just come back from holiday and the dog is dead. My god, it's just really really shocking that the people, the Platinum Dogs Club people would go to that extent to cover up the tracks, that they neglected the dog till they died, and then they try to cover up what happened by cremating them. It's yeah, it's pretty horrifying. Second thing about what happened that I would like to talk about would be the dog, the photograph of the dog that died in their care that hasn't been cremated. I mean, come on, it's. I mean, seeing that is just heartbreak. It's heartbreaking that the dog would just die in their care. Okay, another few things that I would like to talk about would be the other dogs being dirty, being having infections. Like their penis was bleeding, they had rashes, and also the last thing that I would like to talk about what happened with this Platinum Dogs Club would be the Shetland sheepdog that ran away from the facility, and for the fact that the operator didn't bother. She didn't want to admit that the dog ran away. Just kept quiet, despite the owner being really devastated, wanting to know. It's her dog. And she wants to know what happened to the dog. And for the fact that the operator refused to tell her what happened, it's just really fucked up for the operator to do something like that. Yeah, it's unprofessional. It is just really cruel, and it's not something. It's not. I don't want to call it a monster at all, but it's just. It's just. Oh my god, it's just amazing. I don't want to say amazing, but it's just mind-boggling that they would go to that extent to not taint their reputation anymore, even when they're pretty much fucked for what happened. They cannot be any more fucked, and yet the operator doesn't want to admit that the dog did run away. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, okay? About the operator not yet telling the owner that the dog did run away, not yet admitting that the dog did run away. Okay, apparently on Reddit there's an article that has confirmed what happened to the Shetland sheepdog that was apparently lost by the Platinum Dogs Club. And according to AVA, yes, preliminary investigations have revealed that Prince, a Shetland sheepdog reported to be missing from PDC, has died while it was boarded there and was cremated by a pet cremation service provider. Yep, and there you have it of what happened to Prince, the Shetland sheepdog, was apparently missing. He became one of now four dogs that died in the care of the boarding home and was cremated too. So that means that's like four dogs that have been cremated down there. It's horrifying. I'm wondering why did the cremation service provider didn't even question any more particulars about these animals. Whether if the boarding house were the legit pet owners of these dogs. They didn't even bother to question that. I feel that the cremation service providers should also be investigated into, and also possibly be I think they should also be charged as well, due to being part of what happened. Cremating these dogs. Not even knowing if or probably not even caring if these dogs legitly belong to the pet boarding people. It's just sad, really. It's just heartbreaking. Yeah. I really don't know what to say about this. Now I see everyone on social media, they're like all just smashing the operator, the people running the facility, but I would think that they shouldn't be totally at fault, because who else is at fault? It's of course the dog owners themselves, because the dog owners, from what I see, they probably have no idea how to take care of dogs, because if they know how to take care of the dog, they will have enough common sense to tell that the facility, which is a private house, and it's legal to take care of dogs. In a private house. Correct me if I'm wrong. I read that somewhere in the article that they should know that they shouldn't put their dog under the care of these people. They shouldn't put their dog in the care of strangers who have obviously no training, no experience in taking care of animals, taking care of dogs. Dogs are not easy creatures, and are not easy pets to take care of. They need regular maintenance, they need to be walked, they need enough food, they have like different preference. Some of them are allergic to certain foods. You need to account all that when taking care of a dog. Not just like, you just bring the dog into the house and then just let it do whatever it wants, thinking that the dog's able to take care of itself. The dog is able to go to the toilet to relieve itself. The dog is able to walk off the infections they have. The dog is able to clean up the place. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, but seriously, whoever is watching this video and is a dog owner whose dog was mistreated, or whose dog died in the care of these motherfuckers, I am truly sorry of what happened. Because as a dog owner myself, I would probably know how it feels. If something like that were to happen to my dogs, I'd be very angry at what happened. So I'm sorry. My condolences to you guys whose dogs were mistreated or died in the care of these assholes. These people, from what I see, they only care about monetizing these animals. They should have known better than that. They shouldn't even be doing this business in the first place. This business, because, the operators, they obviously have no experience. They have no idea how to take care of these animals. If you know how to take care of the dog, you wouldn't be like pitting like 10 dogs in the living room in a house that obviously doesn't have enough space for so many dogs to be taken care of. You would know that taking care of all these dogs means that you have to walk all of them, and it's gonna take a hell of a lot of time to do that. You need a lot of experienced people to do that. Not just people that you rent, not just random people that are looking for some extra money. People that are just basically people doing it for the money to take care of these dogs, because they are certainly not going to take good care of the dogs. They only care about the money. They only care about the owners paying them. They only care about their paychecks being given to them by the operator. After that, they don't give a shit about the animals. So the owners should take that into account as well. But the fact that they didn't, just means that they also have no idea on how to take proper care of their dogs. So technically, they should have seen it coming that their dogs would be mistreated, their dogs would die in the care of these assholes, and but it's just shocking that the dogs died and then they still cremated the dog just to hide evidence. It's just really shocking. Also, I would like to talk about AVA for the fact that AVA, they stepped in, they finally helped deal with this incident, and Shanmugam has to step in. I wonder why Shanmugam is even part of this. Normally I wouldn't think that the government would be disengaged. I mean, would be involved this much in animal welfare, in my opinion. Because well, I have contacted AVA about certain dogs incidents. That seems legit, worth investigating into. They don't really do much. I feel that the penalties for negligent dog owners, people running illegal businesses and abusing, neglecting these animals. I feel that the punishment, the penalty, isn't hard enough. I feel that it's definitely supposed to be harder. And if the government actually cared about the animal welfare, they actually care about the animal welfare, they would probably get like an inspector to inspect these places, and for the owners to contact AVA. I'm pretty sure that before last year December, this Platinum Dogs Club already probably had like numerous complaints. Definitely, I don't know how long this Platinum Dogs Club business has been around, but I'm pretty sure people will have reported about them prior to this saga. And for the fact that AVA didn't do anything about it, AVA just let them continue running the business until last year December, it just shows that there's simply not enough done in taking care of these animals in Singapore. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, if in fact nobody reported to AVA about this prior to this saga, if nobody actually reported about this until like last year December, I'm truly sorry for giving false information. So I think that's all I have to say about this Platinum Dogs Club saga. If you are a dog owner and if you are going on holiday, things like that, make sure that you leave your dog in the care of someone that legit knows on how to take care of dogs. Leave your dog in the care of like maybe a family member, maybe like a family member staying back to take care of the dogs. That's my opinion on what you should do if you go on holiday. And don't leave it to strangers who obviously have no training on and probably only care about the money more than taking care of your dog. Okay, well, I think that's it. And thanks for listening. See you guys.